Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. With all my respect to our English lecturer, Mr. Hendian Shah, who has given me the opportunity to deliver my speech today by allowing me record myself in a video like this, and also all of my friends at home that watch my video right now. First, let us give thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given grace and help to all of us so we can interact even though by social media. And first things, before I begin my speech, let me introduce myself. My name is Tirza Listiani Saputri with name 20101002, and today I would like to deliver you about learning method in the pandemic era. As we know that it's been 2 years, we are living in the different life than usual because we usually interact. We can interact freely with others, talk, gather, do many activities outside the home with many people, and I think that is the fun thing for most people, and some people feel it's their duty, like student and employee. Like student have to go to their school to study, and for employee they have to go to their office because they have to work. But now it has changed because of the virus spread from one country to another country. So the one of the country is Indonesia, our country. The virus that I was mean is coronavirus, or we usually called with COVID-19. COVID-19 pandemic is one of the most dangerous challenge in this world has been faced in our lifetime. It's above all a human crisis with severe health and socio-economic consequences. 80 million children and adults in Indonesia are facing a widespread secondary impact on their learning, health, nutrition, and economic securities, according to a new UNICEF report. The UNICEF report towards a child focused on COVID-19 response and recovery, a call to action, finds that the pandemic is disrupting the education of millions of students, limiting access to critical health, nutrition, protection services, and causing the families to struggle to stay afloat financially. According to the report, 3 out of 4 households in Indonesia have experienced a reduction in income during the pandemic, with urban families more significantly impacted. This has also happened at my university where I studied due to a reduction in the income of students' parents during the pandemic. This has also reduced campus or my university's income because of the efforts they made to help students continue their studies. For example, providing a tuition fee discount. And as we know that the COVID-19 cases has caused losses in many sectors, including education. As a student, of course, this pandemic makes me difficult to understand the lesson delivered by lectures. So, learning is not carried out optimally. Begin from begin from the number of people who were exposed to the coronavirus. All activities were stopped until a lot of state are getting lost, especially in the in the economic fields. And since then, the government said that all activities were starting to be reinstated by being done online, or we usually call with work from home. Okay, it's happened on education. It's also happened on in the education. But likewise with schools, all learning has also begun to carried out online and offline, or we usually called with blended learning. In blended learning, offline learning is done by several times a week and the rest is online. As a student, I can feel the advantage and disadvantage of blended learning method. Okay, the advantage that I feel by learning like this, by this method, I feel more relaxed because at home, so it doesn't make me so tired. The second is I feel free to use any device without any restriction to support my learning, such as using earphones to listening to the music when I studying. It makes me much more enjoy studying. So I can understand the lesson easily. The drawback, I feel it sometimes online learning methods are not as effective as offline learning method because students are more free, are often distracted by other things. And the worst thing that will happen in offline learning is, online learning. The worst thing that meant by online learning is easier for students to cheat. So, to reduce the things that are detrimental is to do a hybrid learning. Also, I have never experienced learning like this, like hybrid learning. So, I think that's the method. That methods will reduce these detrimental things and can be more effective in learning in the pandemic era. Me as a student wants to be able to learn directly. I hope this is all students' hopes. It's also the students' hope and can be able to learn directly, face to face, understand the learning material directly. So that this time for education, my higher education is not wasted. Okay, my time for higher education is not wasted. Even though we are still in the COVID-19 pandemic era, we must be able to adapt and learn as we should. Of course, always use health protocols. May we all continue to be given help to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Okay, I hope you can understand what I mean. So that's I think enough from me. I'm Tirza Listiani Saputri. Want to say thank you for all your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.